Welcome back to Longbox Diving, where we explore comics and story arcs pulled from the long box. And it's time for new comic book day review yet again after Wednesday. We normally do it Friday, Saturday, and get all these out. But, Thanksgiving, I'm a little late. We'll get them out now. So, today we're going to review Wolverine 18. Wolverine 18. I mean, look at that cover. I mean, that is a great looking cover. Adam Kubert covers. All right. Perfect. So, I believe that was Adam Kubert. Yeah, it is. So this is great cover. Now, last issue, you have the CIA agent, you have Maverick, you have Wolverine. Wolverine was barely in the comic, it seemed like, and he was definitely not the title character, it seemed like, in his own comic. It was just kind of Wolverine's there. This dude was more, the CIA agent was more interesting with it, trying to take care of his kid and keep the kid safe and all the stuff going on. Than Wolverine was, and honestly Maverick was as well, even though Maverick is apparently, spoiler, hopefully you've been paying it, you read before, Maverick's not a good guy. It used to be like in the original X-Men run way back in like 4, 5, 6, somewhere in there, he seemed like a pretty good guy, but now he's not a good guy. Alright, so again we have the dad is hiding out in a hotel, Maverick's kind of there, the dad comes in, sees Wolverine, and they crash the bad guys are coming in. Wolverine sees an explosion, jumps on the grenade, bunch of stuff, right? So Wolverine was actually kind of interesting in here, finally. The dad is a secondary character, acting cool, like a dad should, pointing the gun at Wolverine, like, ooh, he's never with my kid. Doing what dad should do, taking care of his kid, helping the kid escape. But he's a minor character, finally. Wolverine's in there, jumps on a grenade, takes out all these bad guys, jumps into he's fighting Maverick and etc. And now the cool dad, CIA dad, jumps into a rig and runs it into the building, picks up Wolverine, and now they're fighting bad guys, shooting helicopters. Wolverine's on the top, fighting this, fighting that. They're heading toward the portal, and he's calling it Sage, hey, shut the portal right after me. And they drive a truck right onto Krakoa, and they shut the portal. It was like awesome. Right, this is the kind of action that we're looking for in a Wolverine comic, where he's doing cool stuff, taking tons of damage, and just going right through it. That's what we want to see. That was cool, Benjamin Percy. Thank you. After X-Force was crap, by the way. Adamantium surfboard, whatever. This was cool, and he did a great job here. So, and then we get a little building, right? And the woman that was a traitor and betrayed him, she ended up getting shot by some dude with a rifle on a building. Wolverine goes after that dude, and then Maverick comes in and goes after the dad, right? And so the dad is forced to give up the Krakoan listening device. Now, what Maverick didn't know is that they swapped all the stuff on it. So they found the listening device, they wiped all the stuff, and they put like old music or whatever on it. And then the bad guy here is from those of Legacy House. Apparently, it's in Wolverine 10 from 2020. I don't remember that. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just don't remember. So he's one of the bad guys from Legacy House. He cuts the guy's fingers off. He will not be using a gun anytime soon. And then Maverick ends up in Texas at the merchant's home. So the merchant is going to buy this listening device, and they put it on. And it says, "I hurt myself today to see if I still feel." And he's like, "What the sassafras is this?" Right? So he's definitely talking like he's from Texas. And then we end up with this nice paneling. We got all the bad guys pointing guns at each other. That was pretty cool. You got his fingers chopped off. Yeah, that was kind of cool. There is some straight shots in here, but there was some good action, so it kind of made up for it. I mean, that was really well done. So Diaz is doing the art on this book. Paco Diaz, not an artist I recognize, but it was actually pretty good. The truck rushing into the building. I mean, some good stuff. So Wolverine, the cover, 3.5, awesome. The art inside, I would give it a 3, and the story picked up in this, so he did 3.5. So yeah, we're at a 3.3 again. Benjamin Percy, you did a good job on this one. You did not do a good job on X-Force. I'm sorry, it was terrible. This was a lot better, and this was a lot better than the last issue, which had the CIA agent as the main character doing the cool stuff. and Wolverine just kind of standing around doing nothing. This Wolverine climbed a wall with his adamantium, claws and all that kind of stuff. Cool stuff in here. Great job. 3.3. Definitely a recommend for this issue, not last issue. But hey, we'll see you next time here in the Long Box.